I want to talk to you today about worry. Yes, worry. Something we all deal with, something we all go through, this challenge of things that are beyond our control to a point that saps the life out of us. The reason why worry kills more people than work is that more people worry than work. That's from Robert Frost. Isn't it crazy that sometimes we put a whole lot of energy into worrying? We worry about things that we think were going to happen, but they never happen. Or in most cases, they don't. Or we amplify it so much that we think it's going to be just huge. And again, when we actually meet that scenario and when it plays out, if it plays out, it's never as bad as we thought it was. Like my vehicle, I have a 2004 vehicle, and anything that goes wrong, I start worrying, oh my gosh, is this going to be something that's going to be just mind-blowing expensive? And I take it to my mechanic, and my mechanic says, oh, it's just this, it's just that. And it's not a big deal. But I spend a whole lot of time putting negative energy into my system. And some of you, let's face it, are what I may call professional worriers. People can see it on your body, on your face. I mean, it has worn you down. And it's become toxic in your life. That's not good. It impacts you and impacts your household, your relationships, the way you work. It robs us of our joy today. It robs us of life today. And one of the things that I talk about often is rational versus irrational thinking. Rational, things that actually make sense and you have some facts to it that would support things on your line of thinking, versus irrational that it's just wild, right? It makes no sense, especially based off of the facts. So the things that are in your control, don't worry about it, control. Have some rational thoughts about it. Just like the car illustration, and I said, if something's going wrong with the car, I'm not a mechanic, so I don't have control over that. But I do have control of taking it to a mechanic and letting the professionals do what they do instead of worrying about it. And so I release it over to the mechanic. Does that make sense? For me personally, I'm growing in my spirituality. In my beliefs, I'm going to turn it over to him. I'm going to say, God, take this from me. Because he doesn't want you to have to worry about anything. But that's just my beliefs, and I'm not trying to push that on anyone. Yet I would encourage you, understand that there are things that you can do it. Handle it. Things you cannot do it, let it go. Release it, let it go. Yet when you realize you're in that state, in that neighborhood of worry, pivot hard, take a detour, and go a different route. You don't have to continue to go that route. Okay? Work on identifying when you're in that state. Work on identifying rational versus irrational behavior. Work on identifying how you should release it. And work on, don't worry, be happy. I got a lot more to come. Keep your head up. Keep hope alive. Peace!